I've been thinking about how cultural identity and our experiences at school in Australia really interact with one another.
It's a weird tension. In my culture, South Sudanese culture, our uncles and mothers and grandparents practice South Sudanese culture and our values and things like that just because they were born there, and that's everything that they know. So when I'm at home, I have to learn more about our culture and how we dance, speaking and things like that. And then when I'm outside the home, I have to learn Australian heritage and I have to learn about the slangs and the speaking and things like that.
It definitely feels very different. If I'm in a classroom, I'm very much my Australian Suchetha. And when I'm at home with my family, I'm very much my Indian Suchetha. I was one of the only people of colour in my year level. So in that context, I was very much my Australian self.
We have to learn two different worlds at the same time, and it's hard to find a middle ground where everyone can be happy with who I am.
How can we as human beings be more respectfully curious of other cultures? I think sometimes people are held back by worrying about saying the wrong thing.
I think the mistake that a lot of people make is they ask where you're from. And that's a difficult question for people who migrated here. They're juggling two different identities. Obviously growing up here, some were born here as well, but their parents were from a different country. So when you ask them where they're from, they can give you two different answers, and both can be true at the same time as well. I think the better way to put that question, you could just say what your background is, because I think that's the underlying question that you're trying to ask most of the time. Just be straight up and ask about someone's background, because most of the time it's a conversation starter, and that's a good opportunity for you to learn about their culture and what they believe in.
I think do thorough research. Like what Ajik said was when you say what's your background, and then go back home and then research. And then on another day, we meet them, it's I researched about this and that, and they'll feel more welcoming and they actually appreciate your time because you're actually interested.
Yeah, awesome. What do you think?
Don't be shy to share a bit of your culture with other people. Don't be scared of the potential of judgment. And actually, most of the time, people are really receptive to it. Be open, share your stories. Cool. Yeah, that kind of thing.